Okay, so hi friends, how are you? And I hope all you are fine. So today, what I am with this paper, how to read a paper. So most of us is having difficulty in starting that we don't know how to read a research paper. So this is a paper from the Stanford University, and this paper is available online available, so you can also check how to read a paper. So this is just a 3 page paper which will tell you how to read how to start a paper. This paper is by S. Keshav, David R. Cheriton School of Computer Science, University of Waterloo, and Waterloo on Canada. But this is available on the Stanford website, right? So let's start with we can also go through this how to read a paper. So I'll give you some tip from this. Okay, so let me reduce this font size. Okay, so yes, so they in this paper they are saying that how you want to read this paper, how you have a 10 pages paper, 12 pages paper, 18 pages paper, 24 pages paper, and some conferences have a more than 24 pages also. So it depends on conference to conference. It depends on in it depends on where you are publishing your paper. So uh, based on that, paper size will differ. So out of that content, let's say you have a 12-page paper generally. So out of that paper, what where to start and what to start. So this is telling that you don't go you cannot go once in that paper. What you have to do, you can go through a three pass method. So they are saying about that three pass method. So what is this three pass method? They are saying that you cannot read whole paper in a single set. What you can do, you can just first you can just cover basic things. You can just cover introduction, you can just cover abstract, and then go to conclusion. So that means you will get a basic things that how to what is in this paper. So okay, so the thing is, researchers spend a great deal of time reading research papers. So, however, this skill is rarely taught, leading to much wasted effort because we cannot grab all these things out of the paper what it is. So, this article outline a practical and efficient three-pass method for reading the research paper. So, they describe that how to use this method to do a literature survey. So okay, so they are telling about the three pass approach. So this is just about the introduction. So you can go through this section, or you'll get, if you go through this paper, you'll get this thing about this three pass approach, why this paper is efficient. Okay, so the three pass approach is what? So in three pass, there is a different way of doing that. So what is in the first pass? So the first pass gives you a general idea about the paper. So remember this, in first pass, what you need, you just need to uh, have a general idea about the paper. What does it paper mean for? What is the purpose? What model it is using? So these are just basic terms that the paper have. So and in second pass, the paper let you grasp the paper's content, and it means you are going little deep in that papers, okay, because you have a basic knowledge in basic understanding in your first pass, that okay, this paper is based on this thing, this paper is for CNN, this paper is for RNN, this paper is for transformer. So all these things you can check in first pass. What is the purpose for this? Okay, for this, like for this paper. So the this paper is about the data set. This paper is building a new approach. This paper is giving the accuracy, good accuracy. They are using a different uh, optimizer. So based on this, you will just in first pass you will just get all these things. Okay, so in second things you are guessing the paper content, but not in very detail. And in third part pass, that will help you to understand the paper in depth. All right, so let's read this point will help you how to do these things. So this first pass is telling that carefully read the paper, abstract and introduction. Three things you need to read in first part: uh, title, abstract and introduction. In read this section and section heading, but ignore everything else. Just read this section and section heading. So this is like second pass, third pass, so all these things, and then read the conclusion. As in the starting, I told you that abstract, introduction, and conclusion and title. So these four things are important in your first pass. Uh, that will help you to give the basic idea of that paper. And glance over so the first fourth point, they are telling that glance over the references. Then you are having a title, you are reading, you are gone through the title, abstract, introduction, conclusion, that you just have a glance over the references. So out of this references, you might have read some papers also. So you'll get the link thing. You can able to link, okay, this I have read there, this paper was doing that, so might be this is doing this. So you are able to link all these things. So at the end of the first part, you should be able to answer 5 C's. So what is this 5 C's? The category, the context, correction, contribution, and clarity. So, what is this category? This category will tell you what type of paper is it, is this, and a measure and a measurement paper. So, an analysis of an existing system and a description of a research prototype. So, this will give you the category. It means there is number of categories, like you have a category for machine learning, you have a category for NLP, you have a category for different optimization techniques. So so based on this, these four things, 5 things, you will be able to categorize your paper. And the context. So context, which other paper is it related to. So that is your second C's, and it will give the relation to other papers, uh, because you have look into these references. So these references will tell you, okay, this paper is related to this things, this paper is related to this things. So this context you will get. And which theoretical basis were used to analyze the problem. So third point is correctness. So do the assumption paper to be valid. So this will you'll also able to check in your first part. And some contribution, and is the paper well written. So these three four these 5 C's you'll be able to get into this paper. All right. So in the second part, what you'll get. So when you go through the second pass, read the paper with greater care, because second pass will need your greater care, but ignore details such as proofs. So just ignore these proofs, and it help to jot down the key points, or make comments in the margin as you read. So okay, so here now they are saying that they look carefully at the figures, diagram, and other illustration in the paper, and pay special attention to graphs. And then you'll be able to answer that are the x's properly labeled or results shown with error bar, so the conclusion are statistically significant. Common mistake like these will separated rust soggy works from the truly excellent. So these are the uh, terms you will be able to find in your second pass. uh, Second thing is remember the mark relevant unread references for further reading. So this will also help you to remember to mark unread references, because out of the 16, 17, 20, 25, 30 references that they have attached in their paper, uh, there must be some papers, there might be some papers 2, 3, 1, or 5, 10, some paper you have gone through before. So this will also help in that terms. So they are saying that it will take an hour, it will take an hour to go through the second pass, and after this pass you should be able to grasp the content of the paper. So this is just an idea, uh, and this is just an idea to do this. Okay, so and then okay, so in third pass what you'll do, so to fully understand a paper, particularly if you are viewer, requires a third part pass. So basically most people just go through the first because we are reading a lot of papers to get uh, get what we called uh, what is coming in new in research areas, what paper are coming news, what paper are published recently. So all that recent knowledge, for this recent knowledge, you are just go through the first pass and the second part pass. But the thing is, if you are a viewer, you are particularly doing your research, if you are a research student, or you are you are working in this teaching areas, so and third part you can also review that paper. So for this purpose you need third pass. So the thing is, if you are so the key to the third pass is to attempt the virtually re-implement the paper, right? So try to re-attempt to re-implement the paper, that is making the same assumption as the author. You think that you are the author, recreate the work, try to recreate that work. That what we do, actually what we do, we just take that paper, we understand that paper, and we try to re-implement it, and we try to get uh, these baselines available for that. If there's a code available for that paper, so we mostly try to reproduce that result again, to check, to verify it, or to check it, and for that purpose. So we just verify that, and okay, so these are the things that we do generally in uh, third pass. And then we reproduce results, so we also compare with the results what is in actual papers. So so that will help you to easily identify not only a paper innovations but also its hidden failing and assumptions. So this paper requires a great attention to details, and you should identify and challenge every assumption in every statement. So okay, so this is just like this paper is just giving a three pass study. Okay, so uh, that is so the objective of this paper is to give you how to do this thing. So there is one more heading called doing a literature review. So let's go through this how to do a literature review of in passes. So paper reading skills are put to the test in doing a literature survey. So this will require you to read tens of papers. perhaps in an unfamiliar field. What papers you should you read? So here is how you can use a three parts approach to help. First, use an academic search engine such as Google Scholar or a Sightseer or some well chosen. So remember these sites. This will also help you to find some papers. So Google Scholar, Sightseer, and some well chosen keyword to find 3 5 recent paper in that areas. So that I already have said that in a day you are reading 10 paper, you are every day there is a number of paper publishing and various areas. So that's why they are telling that some use an academic search engine. So they'll this Google search or Scholar and Seer, Sightseer or other websites will help you. It means every day there is number of papers. So choose that 3 to 5 paper recently published paper in that area and do one pass on each paper to get a sense of the work, right? So then read the related work section. You will find a thumbnail summary of the recent work and perhaps, so if you are lucky, pointed to a recent survey paper. So if you can find such a survey, you are done. Like most of the references from that paper you already have known. Okay, so this paper I have read, and this paper is doing that things. So this is a way of doing this. Otherwise, so on this you just read the survey, congratulating yourself on your good luck, and right. Otherwise, in second step, find share citation and repeated author names in the bibliography. So yes, because in references there are number of paper published by a same authors. So you can also get understanding of like, okay, this group is doing this kind of research, they always publish this kind of papers, and they have this author is doing this kind of research. So always you will see, if you see the reference, you'll get an idea of it. So this is about doing this. And I also say that if you can go through this paper, and this is available on the Stanford website, and I can also put a link of this website in the description box, so you can easily find this paper and how to read this paper. And I will try to follow these steps. I think it will also help you, because it helped me to go through the several papers, so it might help you. That's why I thought this paper helped me to do this. It might help you to read several papers. That's why uh, I have made video on it. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and please subscribe to my channel. So I'll uh, post I'll post some of other videos related to this, some of various im- things that help me, so I'll share with all of you guys. So be with me, and please subscribe to my channel, so I'll post most of the things. Okay, thank you.